Have you ever wondered what life was like for our earliest ancestors? No smartphones, no supermarkets, just pure untamed wilderness. Let's travel back in time, hundreds of thousands of years, to explore a day in the life of early humans. Picture this. You wake up not to an alarm clock, but to the first light of dawn filtering through the leaves of a temporary shelter made of branches and animal hides. The air is crisp, filled with the sounds of the waking world birdsong, the rustle of unseen creatures. Your first thought isn't about checking notifications. It's about survival. What's for breakfast? And more importantly, how do you get it without becoming breakfast yourself? Early human life was a constant balancing act. Our ancestors were hunter-gatherers, which means their days were dedicated to finding food. The men might form a hunting party, armed with sharpened sticks or simple stone tools. They weren't chasing woolly mammoths every day. That was a rare and dangerous jackpot. More often, they'd hunt smaller game, like deer, rabbits, or birds. This required incredible skill, patience, and teamwork. They had to read tracks, understand animal behavior, and communicate silently with hand signals. A successful hunt meant a feast for the entire group, providing vital protein and fat. Meanwhile, the women and children played an equally crucial role. They were the gatherers, the masters of the local plant life. They knew which berries were sweet, which roots were edible, and which leaves could be used for medicine. This wasn't a casual stroll in the park. It was a highly skilled job. They had a mental map of their territory, knowing exactly where and when to find the best resources. They gathered nuts, fruits, seeds, and insects, securing a more reliable food source than hunting. The children learned these essential skills from a young age, turning gathering into a form of play and education. But life wasn't just about the food quest. It was about community. Early humans lived in small, tight-knit groups, maybe 20 to 30 people. This social bond was their greatest strength. They shared everything: food, tools, and the responsibility of raising children. Cooperation was the key to their success. Imagine sitting around a crackling fire at the end of the day. This was their television, their social media, their family dinner table, all in one. The fire provided warmth, protection from predators, and a place to cook food, which made it easier to digest and unlocked more nutrients. Around this fire, stories were told. Knowledge was passed down from one generation to the next. They might have planned the next day's hunt, or maybe a skilled toolmaker was chipping away at a piece of flint, creating a new hand axe. This is where culture was born. We see hints of it in the earliest forms of art, simple carvings on bone, or the stunning cave paintings that appeared later. These weren't just doodles. They were expressions of their world, their beliefs, and their connection to nature. Of course, life was incredibly tough. Dangers were everywhere. Predators like saber-toothed cats were a constant threat. A simple injury, like a broken leg, could be a death sentence. Disease was rampant, and life expectancy was short. But despite these hardships, our ancestors were resilient, intelligent, and incredibly adaptable. They not only survived, they thrived. They spread across the globe, adapting to every environment imaginable, from frozen tundras to dense jungles. So, the next time you're walking through a park or a forest, take a moment. Imagine the world through their eyes. Every plant, every animal, every sound had a meaning. They lived a life deeply connected to the natural world, a connection many of us have lost. Their story isn't just a chapter in a history book. It's the story of us. It's the foundation upon which all of human civilization is built. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed this glimpse into our ancient past, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more adventures into history. See you next time.